So how do you use cupping? What is cupping? Well, I'm going to answer that for you today. I got to admit, when I first learned about cupping, I thought, this is a bunch of bunk, and who's going to put a bunch of suction cups on you, and is that really going to help? But I got to tell you, I'm a believer now, and I use it pretty regularly. So we always kind of think about massage being compression and pushing, and what cupping does is it actually sucks on the tissue, and we don't really know exactly what it's doing. Some people think it increases blood flow. Some people think it sucks out, kind of waste, that kind of thing. And other people think it kind of pulls on the fascia and helps mobilize it, or helps pull on any kind of scar tissue and help mobilize it that way. And those last two things to me is what makes the most sense. And so I'm going to show you today how this works, and it's something you can do on your own. It's really simple. But here's kind of what a standard cupping set looks like. You got everything from tiny ones to little tiny areas to much larger areas. So this might be something that you put on the big muscles of the back, or the thigh, or the glutes, or the hamstrings. And these are some that are going to be much smaller. So let me just show, I'm going to use my forearm as an example of how you do this. So come on in there if you can get a little better view here. So the first thing you got to do is you need some sort of lubricant, whether you do baby oil or some lotion here. Put that on there, and then we're going to put then you squeeze it, and then you let it get that tissue in there, okay? And you're going to squeeze it. Move this up a little bit, squeeze it, and the harder you squeeze it, the more it's going to get in there. So this one I didn't do too much, and this one you can see how much is in there. Now you can just let it sit there, or the other thing you can do is you can slide this along whatever area is bothering you. And you can see that it's pulling that tissue up into that cup. And I'm getting a fair amount of suction on there, and I can feel it pulling on my fascia. So here I'm going to slide it up, I'm going to slide it down, and it's really pulling. I mean, it's pulling on that fascia, and I can feel it. And if you've got a spazzed area in the back, or you've got some scar tissue somewhere, this can really work, and it's not taking any effort on my part at all, but it's really doing a good job for me, pulling that muscle up in there. And you just kind of slide it back and forth real slow. You can see that tissue getting sucked up in there. And just so you're aware, if you leave this thing on there, it is going to cause a pretty sizable bruise. That's okay, that doesn't hurt anything. And then to take it off, you just squeeze it, release the pressure, and come off. So there you go, that's cupping. I'd encourage you to try it out. I don't know of any bad side effects with it, and it can really help you out and help mobilize that fascia. Looking forward to teaching you some more stuff.